As I'm sure you know, on the last day of the term, the Supreme Court ordered that a pending case involving federal election law called Citizens United versus FEC be re-argued in September. It's quite possible that you will be a member of the court by then. I do not intend to ask you how you would rule in that case, but I do want to express my very deep concern about where the Supreme Court may be heading and then pose a general question to you. In 2003, the court in a 5-4 ruling upheld the McCain-Feingold bill against constitutional challenge. I believe that ruling accurately applied the court's previous precedents and recognized that Congress must have the power to regulate campaign finance to address serious problems of corruption and the appearance of corruption. Since the arrival in the court of its two newest members, the court seems to have started in another direction on these issues, striking down or significantly narrowing two provisions of the law: the Millionaires Amendment in the Davis case and the issue ad provision in Wisconsin Right to Life. Several justices have even argued that corporations and living persons should have the same constitutional rights to support their chosen candidates, and that Austin versus Michigan Chamber of Commerce, a case rejecting that idea, should be overruled. Austin is premised on what I believe is an absolutely reasonable conclusion, that the political activities of corporations may be subjected to greater regulation because of the legal advantages given to them by the states that allow them to amass great wealth. In scheduling re-argument in the Citizen United case, the court specifically asked the parties to address whether Austin should be overruled. If the court does that, and depending on how exactly it rules, Judge, it may usher in an era of unlimited corporate spending on elections that the nation has not seen since the 19th century, without addressing the specifics of the Citizens United case. I'd like to ask you what the Constitution and the Supreme Court's precedents generally provide about the rights of corporations, and what the current state of the laws as far as corporate participation in elections is as you understand it.
Senator, I have attempted to answer every question that's been posed to me. You have noted that Citizens United is on the court's docket for September. I think it's September 9th. If I were confirmed for the court, to the court, it would be the first case that I would participate in. Given that existence of that case, the very first one, I think it would be inappropriate for me to do anything to speak about that area of the law, because it would suggest that I'm going into that process with some prejudgment about what precedent says and what it doesn't say and how to apply it in the open question the court is considering. I appreciate what you have said to me, but this is a special circumstance given the pendency of that particular case.